What I want you to be thinking about today is your favorite things that you have learned about in this fourth quarter. The fourth quarter of school is just this last part of school in which you have been doing the distance learning at home. And so, in the subject of reading, we've done things like listen to stories and retell the stories using our 5-finger retell. We've been doing some flight checks recently where you've recorded your voice and practiced retelling and taking the quiz. You've also read a lot of books on your assignment and level up. And for reading, we've been practicing reading poetry and using things like rhyme and repeating phrases and sounds with alliteration. For writing, we've been doing a lot of writing with poetry. And recently, you just started, we've been working on the story for our moms for Mother's Day. In math, we've been working on what we call geometry, which is basically the study of shapes. And we've been talking about how we can make equal parts of shapes, which are called fractions. And we've learned and practiced a lot on Seesaw, but we have also used Zearn to do our math learning. In science, we've done a lot of our science work through Mystery Science, and you've done those really fun mini lessons, some of which were learning about how you can make the strongest umbrella that can withstand strong winds. And you also learned about how hard it is to be an inventor and to invent new things. And then we also talked in science and learned about making different airplanes and what part of the airplane helps it to fly really, really far. Which airplane was the best design and why? In social studies, we've been talking about how tools have changed over time and how that has affected people. And in this assignment, for example, of social studies, you looked at toys long ago and toys today and see how much the toys have changed and how that has affected us, how that has changed people's lives. And at the beginning of the fourth quarter, we talked about goods and services. And you told me about your favorite job, what job you would like to do when you are grown up, and if that job provided a good and service. So these are some activities that we have done in each of the 5 subject areas. So I want you now to think about which subject area you have enjoyed learning about the most. And you're going to come down to the bottom of your screen and choose the Move tool. And then you will choose the stars and move them over, 5 being your favorite subject area and 1 being your least favorite. So let's say that my favorite has been to practice writing. I will put 5 stars for writing. Let's say 4, my second favorite. I've really enjoyed the science videos. Maybe that's what my second favorite was. Third favorite, I really enjoyed math. I liked working on making fractions, those equal parts of the shapes, and telling time. That's been really fun talking about time. And I did enjoy reading the stories and listening to the Gruffalo and Room on the Broom. I also like making the video about job. I like reading more. And of all the activities, social studies was my least favorite. Let's pretend that's how I rate it for me. Now, your second part of your job is to click the mic and tell me what you liked or did not like about each subject area. So you'll click right here and you will tell me what you liked about reading and what you did not like about reading, what you liked about writing and what you did not like about writing, what you liked about math and what you didn't like about math, what you liked about science and what you didn't like about science, and what you liked about social studies and what you didn't like about social studies. And then you will click the check mark up in the box over here and send your work to me. Thank you, first graders. I look forward to hearing what you liked the most and what was your least favorite and why.